How is this not a face mask?
Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name.
Hi guys, what's up? Dado Z back here again, and today, as you just saw, we'll be doing our review of the Vikings Cowboys game, because at the end of the day there was more than just that one play at the end of the game. So what do we have to talk about? Well, a very, very hard-fought game for the Vikings. Whatever you think about the final score, it was a lot closer than what almost everybody thought it would have been. Even in my game preview for this game, I thought it would have been a multiple touchdown game, or at least over 10 points. But I think we really came out strong. And by the way, in this little simulation, I'm going to little what if the Vikings were healthy type of scenario. So yeah, I got our boy Teddy in there and everything else. So I give him Dak, and holy shit, already messed. Already looking good, folks. Yeah, plays like this. One big play to Dez Bryant, where it looked like they got some bad coverage. It looked like it was cover 2 defense, had a deep ball, and Dez put a move on Harrison Smith, and that was the game. So man coverage like that with only one single high safety is usually not a very good option to do against really good receivers like Dak that can go deep and stretch the field. But I thought we did a solid job in the running game. Their O-line is extremely impressive. But Ezekiel Elliott, 20 carries for only 86 yards. That's a 4.3 average per carry. That's a very, very good job against that team. I don't think Ezekiel Elliott is all that amazing, to be honest with you guys. I think the O-line helps him a ton. But, of course, he does make plays. He has talent. But I don't think he is the best running back in the league. I think he really gets helped. Well, what the heck? He gets helped a lot by bad defensive linemen that don't know how to do it. But yeah, Ezekiel Elliott, 20 for 86. The reason the Cowboys stayed along was Dak Prescott running. He had 6 carries for 37 yards, a 6.2 average. He ran for a lot of first downs. I bet all 6 of them were first downs. Alfred Morris was 1 for 11, and Lucky Whitehead had 1 carry for 6 yards. And then, of course, receiving for the Cowboys, Dez Bryant had 4 receptions for 84 yards. Cole Beasley 2 for 23, Ezekiel Elliott 4 for 19, and Terrence Williams 2 for 13. So only one that stands out there at all is Dez, and that was only like one 60-yarder. That really added on to his stat sheet. Regardless of that, we really had him in check. Once we had Xavier Rhodes on him for the majority of the game, I think we did a very, very good job taking him down. Xavier Rhodes matched up on him. Like I said in my game preview video, is a very good matchup. Here comes Teddy. Oh man, wish we got a Teddy. Yeah, it's too dumb to put us in the new Viking Stadium, but whatever. But in Minnesota, we had a decent little running game going. Jerick McKinnon had 9 carries for 41 yards, for a 4.6 average. Asiata had 6 for 30 for a 5 average. Bradford actually ran a couple times for 10 yards, and he had of course, a 2 average. And Juke for Adrian. Oh, so nice having Adrian. And Patterson at 2 for 6. Like I said very early on, I was kind of hoping to have Patterson in the lineup as a running back, because that's what was kind of talked about early in preseason. Is, well, what if he just can't get it done as a receiver? Why not just have him be a running back? And now we're finally doing that a little bit. Not too much. I think we really like McKinnon and think he just is better out being a receiver. But nevertheless, I like the formations receiving. Adam Thielen stole the show for the Vikings receiving. 7 receptions for 86 yards. A 12.3 average. Was looking good. Was looking really good. I hit Diggs short. But he didn't look good in the returning game. I'll get to that in a minute. Diggs coming back. Still shaking up and still got 8 receptions for 59 yards. A lot of short passes, nevertheless. It really helped our team moving the chains. Kyle Rudolph 6 for 45. Finally getting really involved in this offense. Charles Johnson had, sadly enough, one of his biggest games this season as a Viking. 3 receptions for 36 yards. Jerick McKinnon 5 for 14. a lot of checkdowns. I really don't like when I'll give him those little checkdowns on 3rd down. He'll really annoy me. Patterson 2 for 10. I really would like if we just stop only doing screens for Patterson. I get they'll work sometimes, but I really like the idea of having Patterson flip this play and do some routes, because he showed earlier on in the season that he can finally run a little route and he can make some plays. So I really like because Patterson's probably our best deep threat. He's like 6'3", I believe. The fastest receiver we have in straight speed. So just let him go deep instead of having guys like Diggs try to get a deep ball. Diggs is like 5'10", and it's not really his forte going up and getting it. But yeah, Rhett Ellison 1 for 6. Laquan Treadwell 1 target. Another bad performance by Treadwell. You really want to say, hey, play the rookie, he's a 1st-round pick, you gotta play him. No, he's just not contributing when we do play him. What's the point, you know? And Matt Asiad had 1 for -3 again. Matt Asiad is not the guy you want to go to for a check down. He's no elusiveness. He's a guy who's line behind, fullback, couple tight ends, and just let him run ahead for a few short yards. That's what Matt Asiad is on his team for. So if you look at it there, it looks like we did good there. And we can look at the team statistics in a moment. I pull that up. And it looks like the Vikings really had this game, the game all but won. If you just look at the team stats, they had 33 minutes total possession compared to 26 for the Lions. What am I talking about? Lions. For the Cowboys. We had 21 first downs. So they only had 13. How hard this is going to be. And Patterson, of course, going to drop it wide open. And total plays, we had 69. They had 49. We had 20 more total plays. They had 140 rushing yards. We only had 87. It's the only part where they really beat us out. We had 231 passing yards. They only had 124. We took, we'll go for 2 here, fuck it. Dak Prescott, probably the best rookie quarterback this year, and limited to only, fuck this game, man, to only 124 passing yards. Our defense played phenomenal. Of course, Dez Bryant was the only one that really had yards in that game receiving. How did we lose? How did we end up getting a final score of 17-15? 2 big plays. Of course, I said that Dez Bryant blowing coverage play, and the drop punt by a Thielen with a very nice play, a little bullet pass to Dez Bryant once again. He runs over Rhodes, and they're in the end zone. I thought our defense really played with their hearts on their sleeves for Mike Zimmer, who what happened after my preview video. I didn't have a chance to talk about it. He had to get his eye surgery, emergency eye surgery. So our favorite NFL coach wasn't available to coach that game. So that really made it. Defense was only by themselves. They had to go without their coach. So it was very, very hard. And there we go. We got their down stop. And Thielen, I think Thielen really was just trying to do too much all day in the punt returning game. He was going backwards a lot. He was going side to side. Just go forward, make a few plays, buddy. Just do fair catches even. In that situation, all you needed a fair catch. We get the ball around. But that was the game right there. If they don't get that... let's go, guys. Goes out. If we hold them there, we get the ball back. Even if we punt, we're definitely just going to win that game. And I really liked that 4th quarter comeback where we came back in the 2-minute drill. I thought Bradford looked good. I thought our receivers were making plays to get open. Why am I running the ball with 45 seconds left? Whatever. We made it here. But yeah, so with that game coming to the end, I think I'll end this review once we get to a halftime here, so I can actually concentrate a little bit more. But yeah, what do you guys think of the game? I think that penalty was definitely just an awful call. He was all over him without question. Let's go time out here. But we had more football we played. We really shot ourselves in the foot. A lot of that dropped punt Was Thielen really the donkey though when you lead the team in receptions? Down real quick. In reception yards, are you really donkey? I mean, he was the third string punt returner at the end of the day. Because it goes Sherrills, Diggs, then Thielen. Then we tried Patterson in there. He wasn't much better either. He dropped one. So really, can we really blame the kid for doing the best he can for a receiver? Because I thought you did a very admirable job for what he asked for of him. Take a shot. Fuck. Yeah, so as I messed up, and hopefully it didn't totally screw us out of game points. I probably did. I think we'll end this review, and we'll see you guys in the next JoZ video. See ya.